Hi, welcome back to Foundational Friday. Today we'll take a look at the cues and alignments for Utthita Parsvakonasana, also known as extended side angle. This pose is one that you'll find in a lot of flow classes if the instructor goes into the dancing warrior sequence. And there's a couple of different levels that I'll show you in extended side angle, but you'll begin with warrior 2 leg base, also found in peaceful warrior. And again, the distance between the feet can vary. Bringing the feet wider apart will make the pose a lot more challenging. And so find a spot that works for you, a placement that works for you, but just check that your front knee is aligned over your front toes and it's not collapsing too far inward. Heart and hips are open toward the long side of your mat. And let's find warrior 2 to start. So arms come out to the side. Crown is reaching toward the ceiling. Heart is lifted. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Keep your shoulders stacked on top of each other so that top shoulder is pulled back. We don't want to avoid coming forward or collapsing forward. So the torso stays open toward the long side of the mat, and just rest your forearm or your elbow just above the knee of the front leg. And from here, we find the back arm comes overhead, and we'll call it the top arm, and that can be reaching straight up toward the ceiling, or your bicep can come to your ear, and you create a really nice line of energy from the top fingertips all the way down the side body to the back heel that's planted. So in extended side angle, having this front arm resting on the front bent knee, it's there just kind of for balance and support. So you want to avoid collapsing fully into it. Like if you pulled it away, your body's still in this same shape. And using that forearm as a balance is definitely helpful when you're learning this pose, but just work toward really engaging through the core so that if you do move that arm, you're still in the same shape. And also have the top shoulder kind of pinned back. So if you were up against a wall, and you can actually practice this up against a wall when you're first learning to feel the alignment. So you want that top shoulder to be back so that if you were against the wall, your whole back body would be resting against the wall. And so that's one variation. You can also bring your hand down to a block or onto the mat, working toward the mat for the full expression of the pose. And the blocks can be at varying heights. You can also have your block on the front of your foot, or inside the front foot, or behind the front foot. And both will bring different levels of balance. Having the hand behind, resting on a block behind the foot, invites a little bit more opening through that front shoulder. Bringing it inside offers a little more balance and support, where it might feel a little bit more comfortable. So you can kind of play around with that, and then eventually working your way down to where you're able to maintain open shoulders with the hand resting on the mat, either in front of or behind the foot. But again, not collapsing any part of your body onto that knee, using it kind of as a balancing point. And engaging through your core as you do that. And as your feet are down, we're really rooting in through the outside edge of the back foot and sending that long line of energy all the way down the side body. The gaze can remain forward. You can also look up toward the hand or down toward the foot to offer more balance. And that is extended side angle.